Turn it up. Can't hear my keys jingle.
Oh yeah, I get money. I'm in the pocket like a motherfucking quarterback. I get money like I just got my quarterback. Yeah, and best believe me that when I spit game it's realer than a heart attack. And I'm a Big Mac, bitch, you a value fry. I stay on the grind, yeah, cause I'm trying to get mine. I'm trying to eat, no sleep, cause a nigga hungry. I'm in the East, Brodey Slim, that's me. I got done for the 15, 3 for the 20. You trying to go pounds, then yeah, I got plenty. You bring the money, I bring the supply. And if you wanna act funny, my nigga got the 4-5. Yeah, so don't be stupid. He fell in love with shooting, just like Cupid, boy. With some real tycoons, blowing niggas out the game, out the water like typhoons.
Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Independent in my pocket like my money, keep it solid. Never finished school, no I never finished college, but I bet I still make it. I can manage with my knowledge, cause I got that one thing, whatever you call it. In the pocket like the cheese to the bitch ride. Or out of pocket like a bitch who caught a nigga line. Said she sorry, bitch up in my pocket trying to rub me down quick. And I was in a shirt, but I was flirting with the wrong bitch. Uh-oh, yeah, call me a liar. These hoes in rumors like a blunt needs a lighter. You plan to keep a 45 tucked in the backside. Watch for the boys on the side at any given time. Cause I keep it in my pocket like a sidekick, or like a G1 flyer than a G6. But you need this, I'm killing you to regions. I wish I had pockets that never ended when I feel it. Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game.
Papers on my mind and I gotta steady chase it. No conversation, no time to be wasting. Life moves fast and you gotta stay at pace, bro. One false move and that's your end days, cuz I keep it in the pocket cause you know I'm gonna rock it. 2-1s in the building and you're never gonna stop it. Pull your money out and throw it in the air. Let that shit fall like you really don't care. Do the damn thing and show a little green. We raise up in the pockets where we scream. From the grow house to the triple beam. Stuff in my pockets, man, full of the green. 24/7 like an ATM. You don't believe in me, but your girl says I am. I came to influence you and dance. Get it in the pocket, nigga, now's your chance.
Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Damn, I'm fucking girl, mind your business. I carry big things with the keys to my whip. P.I.M.P. with all I was playing. Put in my pocket, that's all on the game. Shit. Alright. So you want me to go off? Warning, content of the show is for mature and emotionally stable audiences only. This may be viewed as politically incorrect and dirty to some viewers. No topic is off limits. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up?
What's up, man? Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, man. Little struggles, huh?
Yeah, a little bit, because I didn't even set this shit up. And song's been over for like 5 fucking minutes.
5 minutes.
Hold up. Let me get on this shit real quick.
So today, guys, we're gonna be a little jam-packed in here.
Change your rooms.
Yeah, we're changing studio rooms, and it's work in progress. We're kind of back to square one, episode 1. Hopefully the audio sounds a lot better than episode 1.
Hopefully audio, at least on my end, sounds a lot better than fucking
last week,
because I was kind of silent. And let's see if that, yeah, alright. So we got that. I want to make sure it came up on this. No, what is that? Nope, that's not it either. Anyways, so again, happy Labor Day. I think
September the 4th, 2017.
we want
episode 5.
we 1 week away from your fucking glory story.
Oh, well, the next 2 shows are gonna be off the hook. Well, yeah, next week we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah,
And,
you had to have fun.
Go down the dirty hole, and then the week after that, we got some big plans. There's going to be a lot of video content being added up in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some fun things in life, hanging out with some fun people in life, and we're going to bring you guys along for the ride.
for those of you that
last week, what happened? Yeah, we gotta.
For those of you last week that
Joined in, you guys are lucky, loyal viewers,
and you didn't miss a fucking beat. For those of you that missed it, you might have went on and tried watching our episode, and you might have pulled up a screen that said it's blocked by CBS. That fucking bullshit. Well, the video is back up. Like I said, we were working hard. We fucking had to just file our appeal real quick. We won the appeal, and the video's back up.
Yeah.
That was a good fucking episode. And like last week, there was a lot of stuff going around the world. Still a lot of stuff going around the world. Last week we wanted to talk a little bit about Harvey, Hurricane Harvey.
We didn't really get into that. We talking too much about that fight.
Yeah, we didn't get into that at all. But you know what? Like I said last week, hey, it's still going to be going on. They're still doing fucking rescue work out there. They still need, donations and supplies out there. It's fucking going down.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy.
Man.
And then, yeah, we're a little half-ass backwards today.
I've had
It's
already.
a long night last night.
It's been a long weekend for me, man.
Long night, long weekend. Turn the sign off. It's not fucking picking up. But yeah, it was my my girl's birthday last night, so it was a long fucking night for me, anyways. Well, you were with us.
Yeah, my fucking stomach hurting like a motherfucker.
Hey, my stomach's fine.
No, my stomach. It wasn't hurt from the food. It was hurt from the fucking. Cause I had got fucked up on Saturday night, and I was feeling like shit all day Sunday. So I was trying to rehydrate, but I drank too much water. So my stomach's just full of water. Then on top of that, I'm drinking hella beer.
Yeah.
So now I'm drinking hella liquids with hella gas. I couldn't burp. Then you on top of that, you had hella Mexican food.
On them hot sauces, huh? Those were
On
no
you.
jokes.
Did you finish your food?
This morning.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How bad was it?
No, it was fine. See, what I did
You're
was
such
like,
a lying
no,
piece of shit. You dumped that shit in the garbage.
No, I swear to God, what I did though is I took out all the insides because the tortillas were a little bad, because I had the burritos.
You mean because they had the hot sauce covered on top of it?
Well, no, I still had the rice and beans that were soaked in all that hot sauce. So I just mixed everything up and I fucking made a big ass burrito.
Well, we gotta explain what happened first.
So last night we get some Mexican food, and we're at my brother-in-law's house, and this guy, man, he got some of the world's hottest hot sauces.
Like if you watch that Hot Ones on First We Feast, and they have they always do the wings, right, and they go up higher and higher.
And at least in the middle of those, they always have the ones that they had. The ones that he had. He had the 357 Mad Dog hot sauce.
Yeah.
Blair's Insanity.
And
he had
then,
a couple Ghost Pepper.
Yeah, he had a fucking tons of. Man, I mixed like 6 different sauces together. I said, fuck them all. You know, the fuck doing it one at a time. Just be a soldier. Mix them up. Make them fucking marinate together.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And y'all were talking shit saying I was going to fuck my stomach up.
Motherfucker, halfway through you were like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm good right now. I was like, you know, it's hot, but it's not as hot as I thought it was gonna be. But you know what? I think I'm gonna.
I was already full because I had already ate.
Yo, had a slice of pizza before we left.
Yeah,
so.
I had some pizza before we went out. So I've been munching all day, man.
I call bullshit. I say you was trying to fucking act like you had big ass balls. That shit was too hot.
I handled it.
And you was trying to play it off.
I handled it.
Yeah, it's too hot. I'm gonna eat this later.
You didn't even want to eat a chip with
didn't even eat that
drop
shit.
on it, man. I fucking
I ate it.
I slathered my shit on.
And let's see how well that went for you.
It went perfectly, just how I planned it.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost a couple pounds
Act
today.
like you had.
Lost a
Oh
couple
my
pounds.
god. But anyway, on top of that, so other
This
than
joint's not light
so
no
we did
more.
like the Hurricane Harvey shit. I think obviously it died down. I haven't watched a lot of shit on how that's been lately, but
Well, they're still rescuing people.
It's still flooded.
Oh, and there's another hurricane coming that way.
oh, that's what I heard, bro. Out in Florida, right?
It'll make landfall in Florida in 1
Well-
week from today. So it'll take probably about 9 days. If it goes on the direction it's gonna go, then it's gonna hit Texas.
Did they name her yet?
Yeah, it's what, Irma?
What the fuck? Who names this shit?
Yeah, Hurricane Irma.
Florida. Yeah. Let's see.
But I think it's all a fucking conspiracy, man.
I know you do.
I question everything in life.
Oh, you see the other shit? What was it?
I question whether
One of the
so it's not
North
right.
Korea, I think, testing bombs causing a 6.3 earthquake.
So all that means is North Korea is now 100% capable of sending a nuclear device. See, what they tested was
What was it called?
okay, so it's called a hydrogen bomb, which is a thermonuclear warhead, which is more devastating than an atomic bomb. And the size of the warhead that they created is now able to be fitted into the nose cone of ICBM. So before they had these big bulky bombs that they couldn't fit on a missile. Now they got a more devastating and workable warhead now.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
and
some
now
new
it
shit.
is no longer theory. It is, and that's what like the President Trump needs to just come out, because you only got 2 options: 1, just deal with it, or 2, go to war. Nobody wants to go to war, so I think we just need to just deal with it as a society, and just say, you know what, fuck it, North Korea is a nuclear power now. Okay, whatever, But if they fucking want to get froggy, then fuck, we'll send some fucking snakes in after them and fucking eat them frogs. But yeah.
So how do you how do you categorize these hurricanes though? Like, is it like the higher the number, the stronger it is, or is it? Like
Yeah. So right now it just increased from category 3 to category 4.
By the time it hit, if it hit, like the way it's
No,
going?
where it's at now is it's now at a category 4.
Okay.
Category 5 is like the worst.
What was that Harvey at?
Harvey, I think, was category 5. This shit just is not working for me.
Category. Blah blah blah. Category 3 is said. Oh wait. Oh.
Well, it could have been a
Category
3.
4, I think. Yeah,
okay,
category
so
4.
what
Category 4.
made Harvey so
Category 4. So.
what made Harvey so fucking devastating was how slow it was moving.
Yeah.
So how they categorize hurricanes is by the wind speed. So it might not have been having a lot of wind, but it was moving very, very slow, and so that's what fucking devastated the Houston area and areas around it, is because it's just moving like 3 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Like 3 miles ain't nothing, and it's just pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And it takes an hour for it to move 3 hours, so it's just pouring down buckets of rain. That all adds up, collects up, and now you got a big issue. But I don't know. Nature's a weird thing, especially now.
But you don't blame nature. You blame the government.
No, I never said that.
No?
No.
Or you just scared to?
I ain't scared of shit.
Scared this episode gonna get banned?
There's
It's
guys.
Illuminati, man.
There's guys in black suits standing outside the door right now. We can't talk bad anymore.
Well, then we won't talk about that. What about that boy, Joel Osteen?
Oh my God! You know what? I can't take those kinds of fucking people serious, because. All right, see, here's my thing with religion, right? Like, not to get religious on folks. I'm not pushing religion on
That's
anybody.
fine.
You have your own free will. You have your own, freedom to choose your religion. But me, I come from a Christian background. And when I see, like, fucking pastors and shit like this, I just laugh, and I'm like, you are fucking speaking falsehoods. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, because see, the Bible calls us to be, like Jesus and be more godlike, right? Well, Jesus wasn't fucking preaching to these rich people. Jesus was down in the hoods. He was down in the slums. He was fucking, look at Mary Magdalene. That was his best friend. She was a hoe. You know what I mean? Right? So he dealt with prostitutes and killers, man, and thieves. That's what Jesus dealt with. So these people, they're just getting rich. And that's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I can't knock him for being smart and money-driven, because he is. But I don't know. I think that whole thing about him not opening up a shelter is kind of bullshit. When there's people in need, and you're claiming to be a religious person, I think those are the ones that are obligated to fucking open your doors. I can understand the average Joe Schmo is not gonna want to, open up his place or whatever. But if you're a religious figure and you're a prominent figure, I think you're kind of obligated at that point to open up your fucking building for relief efforts and shit,
Right.
And he said, "Oh well, only reason I didn't open them up is because I wasn't told to by the state."
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. He
Well,
said,
God didn't tell you to either.
what was it? He was like the mayor, or the mayor was like, "Oh, they were all working together with the mayor," and he said, just let us handle it, this and that, whatever. But it's like, but why not? Why not still just do it, just to do it?
Yeah.
And now he's going on and saying, he's trying to.
Well, he's kind of talking shit about people, because
Now-
people
now-
are criticizing him. They're like,
He's
and he's like, well, these people just have a poor me attitude. And
Yeah, that's what I was
you
reading.
know,
He's telling
yeah.
people not to have a victim mentality. So we're
Yeah.
not. This is quote. He said, "We're not going to understand everything that happens, but having a poor old me mentality, or look what I lost, or why did this happen?"
That's the type of guy that rapes somebody and says, well, you know what? You were wearing a skirt, so you deserved it.
It's like he's all, you know what? He's all, that's just going to pull you down. He's all, instead he urged his followers to turn it over to God. God won't allow it unless he has a purpose for it. We may not see it at the time,
Or the government won't allow it
but
unless they
that's
have a
what
purpose
faith
for
is
it.
all about. So he's kind of like, well, you lost it, but hey, you know what? Just hope he'll fucking drop you down another house. Just say fuck it. That's why you got to get home insurance.
Well, Texas was ready for something happening. I mean,
Texas is bound for something to happen.
they've been practicing. I mean, that's why they have the fucking the Teton Sutton camp, or excuse me, residential center. And other camps like it. ready for natural disasters or anything that happens. But you know, we got to be prepared just as ourselves, because you know what? So many people just go through life and say, "Fuck it," you know what I mean? But if anything, like us, we live in California. We got a lot of shit we got to deal with, man. Wildfires, drought.
Oh, like the fucking you had the wildfire in LA. I know you didn't fucking really hear about that. But.
No, yeah. There's wildfires
but
going everywhere.
Look, Joel Austin, whatever he was fucking. That's the least that word. Like, you gotta kind of expect that shit from this fucking guy. If you just look at his fucking face.
Okay, but like,
he's a fucking dirtbag.
Of a predator.
Look at him.
He's a predator. He said, "Yes, give me your money."
You guys made this motherfucker rich. At least the people down there who were doing this shit. Hold up. Oh, did they? No, never mind. I got some and said it turned this off.
Like I said, we changed studios.
Hold up. But we're still good, right? Yeah, we're still on. All right, we're good. Other than that, all right. Because I think when I brought this up to you about it was one thing you weren't really trying to fucking focus on.
What?
Was that shit that happened in Utah with the police and that nurse? That nurse got arrested?
No, it's not that I wasn't focused on it. I seen it. Fucking the alarm's driving me crazy. No, I seen it, and it doesn't surprise me. It's some fucked up shit that we're living in, but this is where it's headed, man. I've been saying it for a long time. We're headed into a police state, and every day, it's just something else. You turn on the news, it's something else. They're fucking abusing their rights. And you know what? When President Trump gives speeches and he says, you know what? Don't be so nice anymore. You know what I mean? He's telling the fucking National Commission of the Police, hey, you know what? Hey, maybe don't be so nice anymore, you know, when we're arresting these guys, right? And then he turns around and then he repeals the ban for military-grade weapons for police departments, which Obama administration had enacted. So he reverses that, you know. So now he's giving police more access to military equipment, and is telling them, you know, hey, don't be so nice anymore.
But you was more down with that, right? When they was like giving more the military equipment.
No, I'm not really down for that. The military should have their shit, and police should not have that. That's the thing. That's why it is the military and then there's police. That's why there's the difference, because in our Constitution, it's written in our Constitution to where we can have public protection, right? And we can rely on them, and we have it written in the Constitution where the military can't, you know, intervene, right, unless called upon, right? So,
right.
But yeah, so I don't think that the police should have all this extra gear. I understand why it might be necessary.
Well,
the only reason I see it might be necessary.
If people in the streets have shit like this.
Okay, well, look, you gotta understand. Like here in California, we're not allowed to have fucking fully automatic weapons.
But we do.
And we're not allowed to have all these things. But you go to other states like Texas
yeah.
and Georgia and North Carolina, pretty much everywhere else, you know, you can get all these, you know, class 3 weapons. And so the only way I could see why they would need it, I'm not saying it's okay, but I can understand why they would need it.
Okay.
It's because they're preparing for a big overthrow. They're preparing for a civil war.
No, how is that preparing for a civil war? You're throwing fucking okay. So like you said, people like in Texas. If people in Texas are walking around with shit like that, we can't really. I mean, people out here still have that shit illegally, obviously. But like for people out in Texas, like you see that like that one video of the guy who was walking down the street, hella like fucked up. Like he was, I don't know. He wasn't really. I don't think he was shooting it up in the air. And then the cops were following him. Then you had that one cop car who just came in and fucking ran him over.
Well, I mean, if
to put him down.
if you're discharging a weapon in a public space, then there's another issue at hand. That's not just being a responsible gun owner. Like, no.
No, but do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember that video? It was a few years, like a couple years back, probably. And this guy was walking down. He had a fucking. I'm more than sure it was an automatic weapon. He's walking down the street, and the cops are trying to tell him to stop, but he's acting hella like hella weird. Like I don't know if he was drunk or high or whatever the fuck it was. He's walking around with a fucking big ass gun, and he wasn't stopping. They were following him for hella long, and the cop just came and just fucking drove up on the sidewalk and ran him over.
You gotta understand, like, for that, the person was discharging a weapon. Right, and you're gonna use what a vehicle to me is better chances that, first of all, the suspect's not gonna die. If he does turn around and fire on me, then I have this, fucking vehicle to take some kind of impact of the rounds.
Exactly.
Because if they would have got him at gunpoint or something, a gunfight could have ensued.
Yeah.
So I mean, just chasing him down and stopping the threat that way.
But I don't like how people are.
It's not traditional.
But what I don't like is when that shit had first gotten posted, everyone's saying that what the cop did was wrong. But everything when you see on videos, everyone's always saying what the cop does is wrong. Like, no, the cop shouldn't have ran him over. He's still a person. He could have handled that a different way. But it's like, what other way could he handle that? Yeah, he could have just gotten out the car.
Either way, people are going to be mad anytime.
Everyone's going to be fucking mad.
Especially at this time of day and in this age.
I can understand.
I don't agree with what police do.
But I can understand with what happened in Utah with that fucking nurse, right?
I've seen a lot of crooked things from the police.
All right, so here's my all right, so what happened in Utah with the nurse? I don't think that what happened was right. But at the same time, what I don't understand is why does anyone just fight? Why couldn't she have just been like, okay, fine, turn around, put me in handcuffs. I'm not in trouble. There's nothing you're gonna do. I'm gonna get out before the end of the day, if that.
I think instinct kicks on.
Yeah, but those instincts is what
your
gets
instinct's
people.
Gonna be like, no, you're not taking me.
Yeah, but why are you gonna run away? What you gonna back up for and run away? Like, just stop. You know you did nothing wrong. So go and get in handcuffs. You're gonna be out, and no charges.
I don't know. I feel her because if the police gonna take me, I'm fucking.
But this is
I'm giving them a reason.
But this is how people die.
Because then I could argue. Oh no! Just like that one cop said a couple days ago, that video went viral. Huh?
Yeah,
we only kill black people.
Exactly.
She's a white woman. She's not gonna die.
Exactly. But hey, he's got a point though, right? He's like, hey, if I work for a fucking squad of people who's like, oh, you're just nothing but a group of racists, right? Oh, well, I'm like, if I go up to you and do something, you're all scared. Oh no, we only kill black people, right? No, you acting all scared, but no, you're saying we only kill black people, right?
Yeah. What's this? What's the guy's name? He's a fucking.
For what? Which one?
He used to be a Baltimore cop, and he came out and he quit the force, and he's done a lot of interviews and stuff, and he talked a lot about like how it is. You know what I mean? Like it's so one-sided. Like he was talking like.
But what happened?
Well, just like how the police force is, and how statistics. So how they go, they how they treat that. So that cop saying, "Oh, well, we only kill black people." Hey, he was he was like, "Oh, it was a joke," but
why not? No, but he's stabbing back at the people who giving all the cops.
But
shit.
Actually, if you do your research, I haven't done it for this year, but I know for like last year, and the years prior. It's just about the same, if not more, white people get killed by police than any other. Yeah. But that's because you got a lot of fucking meth heads running around.
There was
you have to shoot them.
A friend of mine's out in Concord who was shot and killed by police. Who was white? That shit never made the news and never made nothing. But they said that he had a gun on him when she didn't. They said he ran, which he did, and they shot at him. And this is the other thing. Even if he had a gun, but you're running away, Your life isn't in
Are you
danger.
talking about who I think you're talking about?
I don't know, but I don't want to say names.
Okay.
It was in Concord, and he was running away from police, and he didn't have a gun. They said he had a gun, but they said he was running away from him. But why would you still shoot a person who's fucking running away from you?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for you to shoot at somebody.
They're lazy. They're lazy, point blank. They're lazy.
Yeah, but okay, that's that's one case. But any other case where a person gets shot when you're struggling and fighting with the police and some shit happens and you end up dying, that's on you.
That reminds me of like a buddy of mine once said, if I shoot you and you die, that's your fault. You had a chance to get to the hospital.
No. No. All right, so like the what was it? Shit, I could argue on about that motherfucker. What was that, Fruitvale Station?
Oh, fucking.
That New Year's.
The Oscar Grant.
Oscar Grant.
Yeah.
I could argue about that. If he had just laid down, gotten arrested, he wouldn't have died.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
So, what about the people that get killed while they're in jail?
What? They're killing each other.
No, by the police.
Oh, who cares?
But those people just, laid down and got arrested. And they still got killed.
All right, give me an example.
What's that one guy's name? He's
But that's not even the only one I'm talking about. There are other ones where the guy who was selling cigarettes outside of a fucking store and he was like, oh, I can't breathe. If you had just put your hands behind your back like you should have and not wrestle with them for them to fucking put their knee on your back to get you a fucking arrested, you probably wouldn't have fucking died.
So, okay, like this one right here, right? So this is this one is in San Jose, where the police, the COs ended up killing the guy, Michael Tyree, 31-year-old. So it says, so what this is this isn't the actual news clip, but this is talking about during the trial.
Okay.
So the guards, Jura Lubrin, 30, and Matthew Ferris and Rafael Rodriguez, 28. They were working, San Jose police, San Jose's finest, and they ended up roughing up and killing this guy, Michael Tyree, age 31, in his cell in the May jail in 2015, and they just ended up getting charged, or the trial, just a couple weeks ago. But so that guy, he fucking just laid down, got arrested, and he still got killed by the police.
Oh, okay. So that is one story, but I watch multiple videos of people who post up police brutality bullshit.
A lot of times they are egging it on.
They are, and what I don't like is how.
I hate how people they'll do a crime, and they'll act like hella ballsy, and then all of a sudden they bitch up. You know what I mean? When it's fucking time.
Right. I mean, because I think, and it's not even just obviously it's not even just black people. It's not even just white people. It's not even just
stupid
Mexicans,
people.
But there's exactly. It's just they put up a video camera and they think automatically they're safe, and they think automatically, boom, police is doing brutality. But if you got, when the guys when the guys are over there to arrest a fucking guy in their apartment complex, and it was a Hispanic dude, and the mom's out there yelling for the this and that. And they're trying to pull the kid out the fucking house, and he's like, no, get out my house. But they're pulling him out to go fucking arrest him for a fucking crime he did.
Well, they can't, unless they had a warrant, they can't drag you outside of the house. That's why they're trying to do that. If that is the case, is because they know they can't step foot, which tells me that they didn't have a warrant. So it's basically
or unless the mom let him in.
Well, yeah, unless you get let in. But if they're trying to pull them out of the house to arrest them, if they got access to inside the house, they would arrest them inside the house.
Right.
So they didn't have access to inside the house. That's why they're trying to drag them
That's
outside
different.
the house.
No, they're trying to drag him out to
That's entrapment.
No. They were trying to drag him out to arrest him. Period. But he wasn't trying to get out, and they let him in.
Did they serve a warrant?
I don't think so. That was from hell long. I would have to find that video. Just
well, I mean, police have been doing shady
but it's
things
not even
forever.
just that.
But my whole thing is, you know, like, so what? The lady got arrested. It wasn't even arrested. She got detained.
Yeah.
No charges were filed.
Exactly.
She got detained.
She was let go very soon after.
Honestly, I'd say it's set up. That's all set up news. CNN set it up.
No, definitely not.
It's another one of their, set up news stories.
Because it is still fucked up that this old ass dude who was rocking the Hulk Hogan haircut, bald top, whatever, this and that. It was still fucked up, but at the same time, you did nothing wrong, so just get in handcuffs, do what you got to do, and get let go, like you fucking already did. Stop making this big ass scene. It was fucked up because, for one, he knew he ain't have a warrant. For two, he wasn't arrested. The dude wasn't arrested. He was fucking knocked unconscious from a car accident he got into.
Yeah.
And he couldn't give his own consent because he was already fucking knocked out.
Well, cops are always trying to look for a case, and with alcohol, if there was any alcohol substance in his blood, by the time he would have came out of consciousness, it would have been gone. And so I understand what they were trying to do. They just couldn't do it because they didn't do it the right way.
And you know what's
just
funny?
call a fucking judge and get a fucking warrant.
Even if exactly, that's all you had to do. But what's funny is, even
now
if
the cops on fucking leave.
Even if they got his blood, they couldn't hold that in court.
If they had a warrant, they could.
No. From what even if that nurse gave them his blood, that would not hold up in court because he didn't have a warrant, because he was knocked unconscious, couldn't give his consent, and because he wasn't charged with anything.
But if they did get a warrant, it might hold up. If
they had a warrant, she could have gave him his blood. But if she didn't hold up an argument because it was for her job,
I think she probably would have lost her job.
She probably would have. She would have lost her job, and it wouldn't have been in the news. That would not have been in the news. If she gave him his blood, she would not have been in the news. She would have just gotten fucking. She probably would have lost her job or put on suspension or whatever.
Yeah. But the whole thing is we're moving into a police state, and that's the goal. That all this, look, all these protests and all, they have to have civil unrest. They're trying to divide America, because once you get unrest in the streets, that's it. Look at everywhere else. So now here's the setup, right? It's like a big game. So they get the civil unrest, then fucking a collapse happens, right? Some kind of collapse happens. There's already civil unrest. Bam, there's no more that you need to do but just start rounding people up, man.
So you think we're going for a civil war? Civil War 2?
Civil War 2? No.
Why not? That's what I would go for. Fuck that, bro. I'll join the motherfucking army. You put a civil war on again. I'll go kill some motherfuckers down south.
I don't think we need you joining the fucking army.
No, you don't want me joining the army. But I'm just saying, if we did for a civil war, what was that video? Like you pulled up that Sudan.
We ain't down with your Allah.
Hold up, Ishmael. Hold your camels.
Yeah. No, man. Hey, I'm not saying we're going to civil war.
We should.
I'm saying there is,
for the people who fucking voted for Donald Trump,
a lot of things that
or for the people who voted for Hillary
that are playing out. That look, hey, all I'm always saying is, because I don't fucking know. I'm not no fucking. I just fucking research shit. It could be all bullshit. Everything I know could be bullshit. But some things have come true. Whatever. Could be coincidence. I don't know anything. All I know is to just be aware of your warning signs. And, yeah, that's it. Be aware of your warning signs and fucking...
Yeah, man.
And be prepared for anything. Just even a natural disaster, right? Fucking look at Houston, right? They fucking are all flooded out. They're still rescuing people. So it fucking holds 4 million fucking people. that shit. Now you got fucking chemical leaks and fucking all this shit in the water now there, and all this horrible things. You got to be prepared. If you live in a flood zone, if you fucking live in an earthquake, fucking tornado, whatever, no matter what, you got to be prepared in life. If fucking somebody fucking attacks you while you're walking to the store, you got to be prepared. You know what I mean? And no matter what, if fucking the power goes out, you keep candles, you keep a flashlight, you keep your, you know what I mean, your whatever. Just be fucking prepared, man.
Yeah, but you can't be like you because you blame the government.
I'm not blaming the government.
You blame the government.
No.
Yes.
I just see
you think it's all an agenda.
I see oddities. Let's say that. I see oddities.
I see oddness.
Yes, it's very odd to me. I'm like, wait a minute. Right? So, okay, I'm not blaming them. I'm not no fucking nut job. But I do.
Not yet.
I'm going to bring out my tinfoil in a minute.
Hey, next week, this wall is going to be fucking tinfoil. Not even going to be a black sheet.
I'm going to have my tinfoil hat on.
You don't have that jacket?
I made all out of tinfoil. Tinfoil suit. They can't hack into my fucking... I mean, hey, speaking of that, that's a whole nother fucking story right there. 5G. 5G's coming out. Have you seen what it's used for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. You got some inside information or what?
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Do you?
Yeah, that's a nice head of foam right there.
Anyways, so fucking, no, hey, you know what? It's not too crazy to say that it is a hoax because the fucking I was just fucking who was it? It was somebody fucking, you know, worth noting. Oh, so CIA Director John Brennan.
God damn it.
That guy.
God
John
damn
Brennan.
It.
All right, just those you don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard that name before. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's heard his name before.
Anyways, so John Brennan fucking admitted to fucking chemtrails and what they're used for. And fucking it's all about weather manipulation. I mean, I can pull up the video right here. I got it right here when he's talking about SAIs. That's what the government calls it, SAIs. And so it's not chemtrails to them. It's called SAI. And what it is exactly what everybody knows it is they go around, they fucking spray the shit, and the government is trying to say that it's to keep the earth from heating up. But really, it's fucking acting like a microwave because you're getting all these fucking metallic particles, and it's fucking actually just, it's you know, like evaporation, right? Everything's supposed to go up, right? Well, now it's just getting stuck on the fucking particles and it's fucking heating up. So then now they can cause hot spots and cold spots. Then what they do is they take their fucking antennas and HARP research and they fucking crank that motherfucker up, and they've been doing this since fucking Vietnam. They were talking about that they could fucking steer hurricanes.
Science
is a motherfucker. But you're a guy that believes in science.
Yeah.
So why is that so far-fetched for somebody like you?
Because you're saying there's a group of people manipulating the Earth's atmosphere.
No, it's a group of scientists.
Why? What purpose do they have? What?
It's one big experiment.
That's it. You're gonna fuck up
No.
thousands of people.
Why is it? Because weather is the best weapon. Weather is the best weapon. You can have a nuclear bomb, but you know what? And that's why a few weeks ago it was kind of odd. Fucking.
So this is Donald Trump's plan to get people life and better, right? So because there's a hurricane, then he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go out there and start helping the people and start feeding people who were survived. So that way I look
He
better
didn't
now.
even do shit when he was down there.
Yeah, he did.
What? He went and fucking.
He's out there
He
kissing
fucking waved a fucking flag at a fire
He's out there
station.
kissing black children. He's out
No,
there,
he was taking food from black children.
He's out there handing
Have
out
you seen that picture?
styrofoam boxes. To,
No, he was
to white
taking the
people.
shit. Oh yeah.
No, he picked up some black girl and just gave her a kiss on the cheek. Like, who does that? No.
That was always a little
Stop it,
weird to
Donnie.
me for politicians to do that. I mean, you want to talk about, oh, we're not pedophiles. Why do you pick up random kids and kiss them? Like, you fucking weirdo.
No, that's not.
I'm gonna shake your hand like a young adult.
It's the parents who are pulling out their babies like, kiss my baby.
Yeah, like you're gonna bless it or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Would you hand your baby to the Pope?
No.
That's like the biggest weird one, huh?
No. Yeah, that's terrible.
So you don't believe that there's any conspiracy going on?
No, I'm not saying that. I think that there are, but my thing is there is a lot of people who have their own personal conspiracies with their own people in their own circle that other people don't know about.
Okay, so all right, pull up this video right here, real quick. Let's just watch it. It's a minute.
Send me a link on my send me a link into my text message.
It's a minute and 50 seconds long.
Copy the link to it and send it to me in a message, and I'll pull it up.
All right, it's on the way. So let's just watch this real quick. This is John Brennan, okay? This is somebody that has some fucking information. I mean, he's the director of the CIA, or was the director of the CIA. I don't know if he's still active director.
So we're going back to this?
Yeah. Because it's not a conspiracy, it's fact.
No. I want to go that far.
Kind of would. Cool.
That is pretty cool. That's why you need an iPhone, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Probably don't.
Yeah, man. Alright.
So this is just him fucking talking about SAIs.
Another example is the array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that
You know
potentially
what? I
could
want to
help
make sure we
reverse
capture
the warming
audio because I
effects
don't
of
think we're
global climate
capturing
change.
audio.
One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric
Yeah,
aerosol
last
injection,
one.
or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere
On
with
the-
particles
on
that
playing
can
the
help
fights
reflect
off, I
the
didn't
sun's
hear.
heat in much the same
It
way
says
that
we're capturing
volcanic
audio.
eruptions do. An SAI program could limit global temperature
these mics
increases, reducing some risks associated with higher temperatures and providing the world economy additional time to transition from fossil fuels. This process is also relatively inexpensive. The National Research Council estimates that a fully deployed SAI
Alright, hold up. I'm
program
going to
would cost
restart
about
this just so
$10
we make
billion
sure you
yearly.
guys got the gist of what's going on here.
Another example is the array of technologies, often referred to collectively as geoengineering, that potentially could help reverse the warming effects of global climate change. One that has gained my personal attention is stratospheric aerosol injection, or SAI, a method of seeding the stratosphere with particles that can help reflect the sun's heat in much the same way that volcanic eruptions do. An SAI program could limit global temperature increases, reducing some risks associated with higher temperatures and providing the world economy additional time to transition from fossil fuels. This process is also relatively inexpensive. The National Research Council estimates that a fully deployed SAI program would cost about $10 billion yearly. As promising as it may be, moving forward on SAI would also raise a number of challenges for our government and for the international community. On the technical side, greenhouse gas emission reductions would still have to accompany SAI to address other climate change effects, such as ocean acidification, because SAI alone would not remove greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. On the geopolitical side, the technology's potential to alter weather patterns and benefit certain regions of the world at the expense of other regions could trigger sharp opposition by some nations. Others might seize on SAI's benefits and back away from their commitment to carbon dioxide reductions.
Okay, so right
And
there,
as with other
he's
breakthrough
straight up
technologies,
saying alter weather patterns. What does that mean to you? Alter weather patterns.
Okay.
Does that mean that they can manipulate it? If they can alter it, that means that's what it
That's-
is, right?
Okay, yeah.
If it's a
That's,
sunny day and I alter it, how would I alter it? I'd bring some clouds in.
Oh, if it's
So
a
you're
rainy
saying-
day and I alter it, how do I alter it? I move the clouds
But
away.
you're saying they would intentionally create a hurricane.
Well, they're still testing the weapon system. See, it could be used for good or it could be used for bad.
So what they're trying to do is weaponize weather, and actually I can bring that up for you too. There's actually a government fucking document. Let me see if I can find it. That talks about that.
That exact thing. Because there's no better weapon than that. Okay? Like, even if you have robots, what do? You fucking send a tsunami or, a fucking hurricane. Them robots are fucking... Because that's where the future of the military is going, is robotics, AI. They're trying to take flesh bags off the battlefield and just put machines out there. That's what the government's been working on. That's what they really want is fucking... robots and stuff. But hey, the best weapon, like the whole thing with North Korea. Donald Trump a couple weeks ago made a odd comment to me, or not to me, but
He talked to you personally?
yeah, he talked to me personally while he was taking a shit at 3 a.m. tweeting. No, so it was odd to me, is what I'm trying to say. Or it wasn't even Donald Trump. It was the news. It was the analyst saying one major storm could wipe out North Korea. So everybody's worried about, we're going to a nuclear war. The news, the mainstream programmers are sitting there saying, hey, one major storm could wipe them out and just end all of this. But how are they going to do it?
So you're saying that movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs wasn't full of shit?
I mean, I don't think that they can make it rain meatballs and hot dogs and ice creams and
I don't know, dude.
candy. I don't
Maybe
see that.
It was subliminal. Maybe it was a metaphor.
It could have been a metaphor.
Could have been.
I could see that.
With all your dumbass conspiracies and shit.
Dumbass
Gonna make it
conspiracies.
Cloudy with a Chance of Nukes.
Weather warfare. So
Hey, that sounds like a dope ass Call of Duty game. Call of Duty Weather Warfare.
yeah.
You get one country, I got another. Let's see who wipes the next person out with a fucking hurricane.
So this right here, it's a stupid fucking name. The government always gives great names. So this went on in Southeast Asia during 1967 and 1972, and what it was Operation Popeye, and it was a cloud seeding operation during the Vietnam War, and so the operation was used to induce rain and extend the East Asian monsoon season, and it was to support the U.S. government efforts. Right. So that, I mean, they were doing this back then. They're trying to that's what it is, man. They're trying to fucking. I'm still trying to find the fucking. This is what it was. It was put out by the United States Air Force, and it was a fucking. By 2025, they want to own the weather, and so what this document goes into is everything about it, how it's used, and everything. But this right here, it's called Weather as a Force Multiplier, and this is put out by the Air Force. And this was made in 1996. It was published in 1996, and by 2025 was their goal.
I gotta be completely honest. I'm getting really buzzed right now.
So, I'm not saying that they did, but as we just seen, John Brennan admits that chemtrails and weather modification is real.
Why would they post that on the CIA's website then? It's not like it's something that they're trying to
Because
hide.
it's not a secret. It's just something that we're not being told.
Yes, we are.
By me.
No, you're not.
No,
This
other
is
sources.
Obviously.
Other sources. Yeah, John Brennan's talking about it.
And it's posted on the CIA's website.
Yeah. They want us to know. But mainstream media is not going to cover that. You have to be
This
somebody
was
like...
posted on mainstream media. Just because it's posted on YouTube, this is a clip from a mainstream.
Oh, and what's that? And he's standing, doing a speech for the Council of Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission.
Show shit up about the fucking trilateral bullshit.
You don't believe me that that's fucking real. You're so stupid. You still haven't even...
No, I'm not even saying it's not
Trilateral
real.
Commission.
I'm not even saying it's not real. I'm just saying, why do you put so much effort into looking at this shit? Like, what does it do for you? Seriously, what do you get out of it?
Knowledge.
Knowledge for what?
To be prepared.
For what?
I look at the warning signs. If you're a sheep and you're in the herd, right? Or let's think of the African plains, right? If you're a fucking a zebra, right? And you're sitting there and all of a sudden the fucking grass starts moving, hey, you're looking for the warning signs, right? A smart zebra's going to look for the warning signs, because if they don't, then they end up the lion's feast.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what I mean when I say.
Yeah, and so you're comparing a zebra who, at that moment, is looking for shit. You're looking for shit that probably won't happen for another fucking 40 years.
Well,
you're like the people who said
well
the world will end at the year 2000. The world will end at the solar eclipse. The world will end.
I never say the world's gonna end.
No, I said you're like those people.
No, I just know that something's gonna happen. And you know what? It can never happen. But hey, it's better to be prepared and have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I'd rather have the knowledge that I need and play. Well, to me, it's fun. It's always fun to go down the rabbit hole.
I don't think
dirty hole.
No.
Explore the dirty hole a little bit. It's a little fun. You get a little high sometimes.
You call it a rabbit hole. I call it a cuckoo nest.
A cuckoo nest. Well, I don't know. It's I didn't do good in school, but history was fucking like my favorite subject of all time.
Yeah, no, I always got F's in history.
No, that's probably why.
I didn't give a fuck about history.
Well, I think that's for me what it is because I love history.
Nah, because they always taught us about like
today is tomorrow's history.
So you had world history, then you had.
To me, history is anything past right now.
Well, obviously, last year was history. Yesterday was history.
What you just said was history.
Exactly.
You know, it's going down in the books
but
forever.
That doesn't matter anymore. It literally doesn't. And honestly, I don't understand the point. Like, yeah, sometimes cool facts. Oh, how was the pyramid made? Oh, this fucking guy who ruled the kingdom, who
well, don't you think it's
people
odd?
didn't vote for. He made these people build that shit out of fucking limestone. That shit weighed over fucking 5 tons, and they built a fucking pyramid out of it. That's dope. I don't give a fuck about anything else before that. I don't give a fuck about how he became the goddamn emperor or whatever the fuck they called themselves, the goddamn Egyptians. They were blasted out in gold and told people, hey, build me a fucking 2,000 story high fucking pyramid so I can, when I die, I can sleep in there for the rest of my life. That's dope. When I hear about fucking Hitler killing a bunch of fucking Jews, he almost wiped out an entire, I don't know, race, I guess?
Yeah, they're technically a race.
Technically a race, but
Yeah,
they're also technically a fucking religion. But that's
Judaism is the religion.
Right, but you're technically, that's like one religion.
Jewish is the race.
Hebrew.
Well, no, because
that's the language.
Like Muslim or Hebrew. They speak Hebrew.
Look, if you could almost wipe out an entire race or religion or whatever the fuck you want to call it by your words, that's dope.
Well.
You did nothing but talk. How more gangster can you fucking be
He was
to convince
a good motivational speaker, I
to
guess.
convince an entire country of fucking soldiers to say that's the bad guy?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He was a good.
You're telling me. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you, if you had a chance to wipe out the Jews, what I'm saying, if you had a fucking chance to command and tell everyone what was right to your opinion, and you can convince them that what you're saying is right.
Schools do that.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They tell us that George Washington was our first president.
God damn it.
Which is a lie. That's a whole nother story, but what I'm saying is truth. I'm not speaking falsehoods. John Hancock ran the country before George Washington.
Who?
John Hancock.
Hermie Hancock.
No. John Hancock. He signed the fucking Declaration of Independence hella big. He said, look, I got a big Hancock.
Okay, but they signed the Declaration of Independence when? 1776, right?
Hey, you want to know why I'm so down with this? Because in 1776, when they signed the Declaration of Independence, my bloodline signed the Declaration of Independence. Did you know that?
What?
I am related to somebody that signed the Declaration of Independence. Of direct blood descent. So, what do you got to say now? William Whipple, look him up.
I'm blood related to the person who owned this land before you moved here.
So am I. Oh, not California, Nebraska.
I'm talking about this spot right here.
Blackfoot Sioux. Oh, this spot right here.
This spot right here.
Right here?
Yep.
You're connected to the person that owned it before I moved
Before
here?
those goddamn Europeans came over here.
Oh, yeah? What's
They
your
over
tribe?
there complaining about we took our jobs. They took our land.
Oh, you're talking about the Jews will not replace us.
The Jews will not replace us.
That's so stupid.
Which I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Or neo-Nazis walking around.
They need to be worried about the fucking robots. Did you hear about that place in fuck?
Bruh.
It's in I want to say fucking Texas or something. I just seen it today. They fucking replaced it's a McDonald's run completely on robots.
Yeah. No, not robot. Well, no. Oh, not even that. Fucking hotel rooms too. So like,
well, no, they got a fucking
no. All right, so like the McDonald's, they had the thing
so
where you
a
can
robot
order.
maid come in.
You can order at the fucking little thing, whatever. Put in your order, and then someone will bring it out to you. Whatever, that's fine. The other thing is the hotel rooms, right? When you make a call at a hotel room and say, "Oh, I need extra towels, or I need extra sheets, or I need extra pillows," they will I think it was in China or Japan, and they send a fucking robot with whatever you ordered. They send it up to your floor, go up to your room. Fucking, I don't know if they fucking knock or whatever the fuck it is, or they send a message or they call. You open the door and they bring you fucking what you ordered. They'll bring you extra towels, and then the robot goes off.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was not cool.
We got
Then now at Wells Fargo, at least it's the one by my job.
The issue with Wells Fargo is because fucking humans have been stealing millions of dollars from them.
No, oh yeah, that shit.
Millions
what was
of
it?
fake
Hella
accounts.
fake accounts and shit. But no, not even that. It was you go inside, and they have it's not even it's like an ATM, but it's not because at an ATM machine you can only do so much, but at this one you can do damn near everything that the fucking teller does for you. You can pull more money out, more money than you could at a outside ATM. You could fucking I don't know if it was cashing checks. Oh no, I think that was the only thing you couldn't do. You couldn't cash checks. That's the only thing you couldn't do. But you could do everything else that the teller could do for you right there.
So, we're getting off topic a little bit.
Well, we got off a lot of topics. Where are we at? An hour in? I gotta take a shit.
That sucks.
It does.
I gotta be honest. I started drinking about 12 o'clock today.
So okay, so now talking about, let's get back to Harvey real quick. So now that I showed you that, do you still think that it was just natural?
Yes.
An event, right? And then they have another hurricane coming up, and you think it's
Look.
just natural?
All right, listen to this. Look.
It is hurricane
Hold on,
season.
hold on. Stop it. Look. We've already established there are parts of the ocean we haven't even discovered yet. Correct? The ocean is so big, there are parts we haven't even discovered yet.
Underneath the water
The entire world.
is what you're talking about?
The
Underneath?
entire world. Above.
Well, no, we know everything above land, above water. We have satellites. We've seen everything. Except for, like, dense jungles in the Amazon or in the Congo, stuff like that. The satellites can't penetrate through the canopies. But with the sonar and stuff, they have detailed maps. Oh, have you ever seen that fucking, it's in the Baltic Sea. It's this fucking, it kind of looks like Han Solo's ship.
God damn it.
It's just
You know
at
what?
the fucking bottom of the fucking Baltic
I'm going to
Sea.
do what you just did. Get hell off topic. Did you see that fucking new Lego set that's coming out? The Millennium Falcon?
No, is it at the bottom of the Baltic Sea?
No. It is coming out this month or next month. But
How did I get off a topic?
because you started talking about the jungle, and then there's the one spot looks like Luke Skywalker's fucking.
Well, I was just proving a point that we know.
Okay. Anyways,
That's what I was proving. You're getting
so we
off
know
topic
we
by
do have
Legos.
satellites, but there are parts of the ocean where no one's been.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Underneath the Arctic ice.
no.
It's
And
Antarctica.
like parts of the ocean no one's been.
Yeah.
It's sure we can see it from satellites, but you don't actually know what's there
Underneath the
until you.
ice.
God damn it. Anyways, Millennium Falcon.
What do you think about Antarctica?
What about it? It's a fucking ice blot.
Huh?
I'm
Hey,
not. Look,
do you know
Millennium Falcon, $800 for a 75,000 piece set.
Oh, you're
That's all
gonna buy
I
it?
wanted to say. Huh?
You're gonna buy it?
No.
It's for my Christmas list.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, $800.
Well, I'm kind of low energy today, folks.
I'm low energy, motherfucker. Like I said, I've been drinking since 12. It's 8 o'clock.
Well,
That's
you're an
8 hours.
alcoholic.
No, I'm not. Alcoholics go to meetings. Alcoholics have issues. I don't have issues. This solves it.
People say
No, seriously.
I have a drinking
Problem.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, no, alcoholics go to meetings.
All right. Well, we talked about Harvey. We talked about the police state.
We're
It all plays into it. That's what I'm trying to say. is
We are skipping over the
hurricane-
ocean thing. Look.
Fuck the ocean. Let me just
God
say this one
damn
topic
it.
real quick. Get back on topic.
No, we're not.
The fucking hurricane was set up. So
This is what I was trying to say.
the hurricane was set up.
As big as the ocean is, why wouldn't they test it over open waters? Why test it near your own motherfucking country?
Because
And if that's the case, why not test it in somebody like North Korea? Why would you test it here?
if you let me finish, because they're preparing for the police state.
Oh my fucking god.
Why do you think they have these fucking residential centers, i.e. FEMA camps, all over? Why do you think Operation J to Helm took place in Texas? Do you even know what Operation J to
No,
Helm
you're
was?
naming off a bunch of random bullshit right now.
Okay, so a residential center is basically a
Shit that you
concentration
find on
camp.
fucking forums that other people write.
No, this is all fact.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, actually, there's an executive order. Actually, it was all written back in the 60s, Rec 64. You know, after World War II, we had concentration camps in America that we housed Japanese,
We should have.
right? We had that before. History repeats itself. So now they have these camps, right? And so...
Hey, hold on. So you're saying, real quick, so were we imprisoning these Japanese, or were we doing what Germans were doing to the Jews?
well, I don't know what really went on behind the wire, but...
But we know what happened in Germany.
Yeah, we know what happened in Germany.
So you're just assuming. You're calling it a concentration camp.
Well, it's where well, now the FEMA camps are the residential centers. Back then, it was a concentration camp because it was just race. Like, they weren't taking white people there. They were just taking Japanese. They weren't taking
The
blacks.
Japanese were involved with World War II. It's not like we're fucking picking random Japanese people from our own country and saying, you're going here.
Okay,
they were arresting them, if anything, because they were involved. They fucking bombed us.
But how do we know they bombed us?
They had kamikaze planes with Japanese flags on their shit.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about this next week.
Oh, my motherfucking God.
Next week.
How do you know? Well, a big red circle was one red flag.
Really? So, even though this took place after World War II.
Okay, what took place?
Operation Northwoods.
You're talking about when we had a concentration camp full of Japs.
Okay, no, but
full of fucking
you're
nips.
saying, oh, well, the plane had a circle.
No, you're
on it.
saying, how do you know it was Japs?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know that they were the ones who bombed us in Pearl Harbor?
Yeah, we're just told what we're told.
For one person who was like, oh, I loved history back in school.
I could paint you some.
I love history back in school, but now it's 15 years later. I'm gonna question everything that they told me.
Well, yeah.
I always loved history, but I'm gonna question it. I don't think it's really true, but I believe the Bible tells me even after 2,000 years.
Well, no, because for that aspect. Right there. This is why I do my research. So if you look at the Bible and you look at this is what really made me start.
That's hypocritical.
This made me a better researcher, right? So when you read the Bible and you read Noah's flood, in the Bible, if you weren't on Noah's flood, everybody else died, right? Well, that's false. Okay, that is false. Science proves that the world did flood. The whole entire world was fucking underwater, right? But there's fucking multiple ancient civilizations from around the world that fucking recount the story of the flood. But then fucking you take into consideration of like you read each one and like the dragon man told them to get on a fucking big log, and you can take those ones out, right? But then you get down to like Noah, and then you get to the Hopi Indians, and then you get to there's another fucking place kind of by Asia. And those three civilizations, they're identical. Just the names have changed, but they are all told by one creator that the flood's gonna happen, and this is what you need to do, and this is how you prepare. And you know what? They seen the warning signs and they prepared, and fucking, you know what I mean?
No, we were told that they saw the warning signs, and we believe it. It's a fucking novel. It's a book.
Okay, but the scientists can prove that at one time the entire planet, and not that recent ago, like humans were around before it flooded, and scientists can prove this, and the whole world flooded. So how, if they weren't prepared and fucking didn't get on these fucking rafts or boats or whatever, how are we still around today?
How are we around, period?
Well, that's a whole nother conspiracy.
That's the whole argument about how the
Bible tells us so.
The meteor that came down and wiped out all the fucking dinosaurs. Yet we're still here, and we still established this entire fucking planet.
That's a whole other topic. We're gonna have topic now.
No, we're striving.
The government planned
We're striding, man.
No.
We're riding the waves now.
It's riding the waves.
We're riding the waves.
You're getting a little kooky for me.
I'm a little fucking.
A little kooky for me. So yeah, once again, folks, episode.
Stop
5.
talking to them. They can't see you.
And
they can't talk back to you.
You know what? Don't be jealous because I'm not talking to you.
I am.
I'm trying to tell them we apologize.
Tony.
This is our 5th episode.
God damn it.
This is a shitty episode.
This really kind of is.
Stop playing with your phone.
I'm trying to see how many viewers we
0.
have. Probably.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
People will watch us later.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can guarantee it. One watching now, and that's me.
Yeah, one watching.
Yep. Anyways,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about the views. They'll come later. But, so, I don't know.
I think next time we have some fucking alcohol and fuck this beer. The alcohol.
You can do that. I'm just fucking this fucking shit I'm smoking on just got me fucking just tired.
But no. But see, but that's
Yeah, I feel
it's
good, yeah.
all right. So look, there are times when we do get off the topic, and I do get mad. But we're really just riding the wave right now. We're really just bullshitting. I think at this moment. So I think we just bullshit.
Yeah, we're just bullshitting.
All right. So the whole thing about the waves.
It was created by
No, don't say it. Don't you fucking say it.
created by the government.
God damn it. And with the video we just watched, this shit was posted July 5th, 2016. This article itself was posted June 2016. So you're saying a fucking flood that happened thousands of years ago was created by the government who didn't exist and had, you know damn well did not have the technology to do it.
Oh, I'm not saying that, no.
You just said!
No,
when we flooded...
I wasn't meaning that. I was meaning the hurricane fucking Harvey. And then now
I'm talking about that flood that flooded the entire earth.
Well, the Bible tells us it was God. The Hopi's Indians
A
tell us it
novel.
was the creator.
It's a novelist.
The Hopi Indians.
The greatest author to have ever lived. To make a fucking book that will last for thousands of years. And that's not even thousands of years that we were told. It could have been only 300 years.
But you don't have to follow.
This book could have only lasted
okay,
300 years. And we're told for thousands of years.
Never mind the Bible. Fuck the Bible. Go back to even more ancient fucking text and shit.
Hieroglyphics?
No, fucking well, like Hopi Indians, they have their fucking story, and like it's all really fucking word of mouth back in the day. So yeah, you're right. That's what we're told.
It's a novel.
But I'm not even talking about the Bible though, because the Hopi Indians didn't believe in the Bible.
I am, because that's what almost every Catholic, Christians, Jehovah's, who else is there? Whatever stupid people are out there.
Everybody. You got
no, because Muslims don't.
They all
Muslims
have
don't.
their
Mormons,
own type
I think
of
Mormons.
Bible.
I think Mormons also.
You have the Torah. You have the fucking.
No. But Christians, Catholics,
the Quran.
Jehovah's, they all follow the Holy Bible. They all follow that Holy Bible. I don't know if Mormons do.
Satanisms have a fucking Bible.
Yeah, they have their own shit. But I'm talking about the different religions that follow the Holy Bible. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about how they're stupid because they all follow a novel that we're told to believe.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Like, what I find interesting about the Bible is, even if it is just a novel,
it's how long it went on.
No. Even if it is just a novel, almost everything, historically wise, has been proven. Nobody's denying that there was a guy named Jesus and he got fucking.
Yeah, there are people. They're called atheists and Muslims and Jews.
No.
Actually,
they're denying that he is a god because they don't believe in a god.
Son of God.
But history proves that there was a man named Jesus. Okay?
No.
Yes.
No, there is not.
Just like
there is no history
proves there was
that.
a man named fucking Muhammad. There is history that there's Gandhi.
What history?
There's ancient texts.
No one even knows what Muhammad looks like. I'll draw you a picture right now if I wouldn't fucking get bomb threats about it.
Fuck ISIS, man. Don't be
That's not ISIS. That's fucking Muslims.
Well, no, because ISIS, not. Okay, here's the thing that people get twisted.
No, we're getting off topic again.
No, just to clear this up.
God damn it.
Just to clear this up, it'll take me 30 seconds. So, what people get twisted is, it's not Islam that has these jihadists. So what their fucking practice is fucking Wahhabism. And so it's fucking like...
I'm forgetting my place here, man.
Well, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Wahhabism is different, and that's what ISIS practices.
Alright. But ISIS is not the ones who has a problem with people drawing Muhammad.
They are.
No, they're not.
Yes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
pretty sure it was ISIS that fucking shot up the place. Fucking
That's because.
Are you
there's
talking
that
about the
ultra-
fucking Charlie Hebdo thing? The drama
ISIS
Muhammad
is not
contest?
the only ones who's doing that. It's the religion itself. They don't like.
The religion itself is doing it? How? That's powerful.
Exactly. Yeah, you understand how fucking powerful
Wow, the religion does it?
the religion can be? Yeah, the religion does it.
Okay. So
And
the
people's belief in that
the
bullshit.
religions of Catholics or Catholicism rapes little boys.
Yes.
Catholicism does
Yep. And we believe it's not true because they tell us.
that.
Why? Because it's not in the Bible.
So you believe that little boys getting raped aren't true until somebody says, "Hey, this guy got arrested for raping a little boy."
Hey,
Maybe it was true.
maybe not. Maybe so.
I don't know. Hey, you can call me the crazy guy. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'll call you crazy as fuck.
Because you know what? Yeah, look at Edward Snowden. Do you think...
Isn't that the guy from Game of Thrones?
I don't know. I don't watch fucking Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
By the way, I was talking about Jon Snow.
Okay. Still don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones. Watch, I just get like hell spoiler alerts or some shit. Fucking,
Oh, I don't
the
watch
season's
Game of
over,
Thrones, so I
right?
couldn't- Yeah,
The season's over. So there's no spoiler.
Oh man, I really wish I watched Game of Thrones because there was a leak out on the last season. There was a leak. They leaked out like the last 3 episodes, and I wish I would have been like a Game of Thrones freak so I can spoil it for everyone. At least not really because nobody watches our shit, but you know what I mean. They probably would have watched it after the
Some
season.
powers that be watching our shit because we got blocked by CBS.
Yeah, but nobody that watches.
Guarantee you this fucking thing's gonna be blocked.
But nobody that watches nobody that watches our shit watches Game of Thrones.
I'm sure the president does.
No, because nobody that watches our shit can afford HBO.
Oh. Damn.
Oh man.
No,
See,
I know a
this
lot
is
of people
why-
that have HBO that watch our show.
Yeah, illegally. It's called illegal cable.
No. If that was the case, I would have that motherfucker, man. Hook me up. You're Mexican, you can do it.
Motherfucker, all I told you was to get Wi-Fi, bro, and I can cook you with a hella illegal bullshit.
I
Just
have
get Wi-Fi.
I have Wi-Fi on my phone.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Running the show
Man.
off of it right now.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. I've been.
Drinking too much. People say I got a drink.
Oh man, you know what song I like is that Kid Rock and Show
It
Crow.
ain't no reason
You know
to
what I'm talking about?
stop.
Kid Rock and Show Crow. I put your picture away. Sat down and cried today.
You were crying while you were jacking off, huh?
You don't know that song?
I know that
You-
song.
You
But
had to know that song, you fucking
I know that
redneck.
song. I'm a redneck now.
What do you mean now? You've been a redneck.
Only when I'm in the mountains.
Oh, yeah. And you got your, what's that shirt you got to say? If
America.
my flag,
Oh, if my flag offends you,
call this number.
yeah. Call 1-800. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, hold on, Ishmael.
Hold your camels. We're not down with your Allah. Yeah, that's what it is. Fucking not down with your Allah. Nah, you can choose whatever religion. I'm not hating on nobody.
I do. I think that shit's stupid. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm
just on like this whole fucking
by
peace.
somebody's word that I'll get 72 virgins. If somebody told me I would get 72 virgins for cutting my dick off, I would cut my dick off in an instant. But
And
these people are told they'll get 72 virgins for killing themselves.
Yeah.
You will die, but you will go to a place with 72 virgins.
We talked
Seriously,
about
what are you
last
gonna do?
week.
What are you gonna do seriously in a room with 72 women? All those.
How
bitches-
did they don't
hold up.
say it's women?
All right, let's just say it is. Let's just say
Let's just say it's just some fucking goats that haven't been fucked yet.
That's true. But let's just say it is
But
women.
hey, you get 72
hold on,
of them.
Hold on. Let's just
They'll
say
keep you nice and warm.
Let's just say it is women, because that's what these people are gonna.
Well, because that's what you hope for.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that's what these people are gonna assume. Let's just say, because in my opinion, that's what I think. They're gonna
Then
get
you have one a
72
year.
Women virgins, right? What are you gonna do for the rest of eternity in a room full of 72 women? I couldn't even stand 2.5 years with the bitch that I was fucking living with. How the fuck am I gonna spend eternity with 72 women who all they're gonna do is fight with each other? You ever see that Real World TV show? All the bitches ever fucking do is fight with each other?
The real world is fake.
Oh my god.
I mean, some dramas there is real, but
No, alright, look. Hey, if you go out to a club, who gets into the argument? Who gets into fights? Women. Women get into fights.
are you calling me a girl then? Because when we go out, I mean, that's me. Huh? Hey,
So-
not to get off topic, did you hear Dick
No, you
Gregory
are
died?
getting off topic. So anyway,
Well, I'm bored with your
listen,
fucking topic.
Seriously, what are you gonna do in a room full of 72 virgins?
Trying to kill myself again.
You're acting like, look, they're virgins for a reason. You think you're gonna kill yourself and 72 women are just gonna jump at you? Like, oh my god, you sacrificed yourself for Allah.
You're a hero.
I want to suck your dick.
You're a hero.
You're a hero. And you think, look, I did a lot of stupid shit. And I ain't never once had 72 bitches jump at my fucking self.
You ain't even had one.
You know what? That is true. But, at the same time, being in a room full of women is the worst thing you can do. And for eternity, you want 72 women to be around you? What do you think? What do you think? You're just going to go one at a time? Like, you're going to fuck one?
You have one for
Look.
1,000 years, then you
Come
got
on.
72,000 years.
If you get a nut off on the first chick, you're not going to want to fuck right after the next. You have 71 more women to go by. You're not going to fuck them all.
Well, you don't have to do it right then.
And you're just going to be stuck in a room until you feel like it.
You
Then
can have
see-
one baking your bed, one cooking, one cleaning the toilets, one fucking feeding the horses. You know what I mean?
Who says you're feeding the horses?
I
You're just
said
going to
you're
be in
feeding
a
the horses.
room. A fucking padded room. A room like this.
Well, you're at the
72
fucking
virgins.
insane fucking asylum now? You're in a padded room?
Yes.
That's what it says? You're going to be in a padded room with fucking...
They were never specific. You signed the dotted line. You didn't read the fine print.
Oh, my God.
You just
How do we
died.
get on this topic?
You killed yourself. For all you know, you don't have no bones.
You know what we're supposed to be talking about right now?
Yeah, the bitch who got arrested in fucking Utah.
We're supposed
For
to be
not
talking
giving up
about
blood.
police state and government weather control.
No, we're not. That was not in the topic. Government weather control was not in the topic.
Hurricane Harvey.
Hurricane Harvey. It's a hurricane. Shit happens.
Named Harvey.
Alright, here's what I
That
don't
sounds
like.
like a CIA
You know what?
name.
Let's get on that. Let's get on the people who are sending money out to fucking Houston or Dallas or wherever.
Let's talk about the people that are fucking gouging prices on
Well,
water up.
how about the people in LA? How about the people in California who sending money out to fucking Texas when they got people in LA losing their houses over a fucking fire? How about that?
I'm sure they'll send money that way too.
Oh yeah.
Tax break.
If I found somebody who fucking sent money to Houston, I'll hit them up right now and be like, I bet you didn't send money to LA.
No. I didn't send no money to LA. I didn't send money to Houston either.
I don't even.
I wanted to go to Houston.
I don't even send
I wish I
money
still
on
had
those
my
fucking.
jet skis.
I don't call
I
that
would've called you
800
up.
fucking. I don't call that 800 number of those fucking infomercial with the starving kids in Africa. You know what I'm saying? For
5 cents a day.
For a nickel a day,
Nickel
you
a
can
day,
feed.
man. Can't get you shit.
you could feed.
You can get some fake rice from China.
You can feed that boy.
Can't even do it. Less than a
can't
cup
do
of coffee. That's what it is.
That's a what?
It's less than a cup of coffee. That's the slogan.
Less than a cup of coffee. You can feed that boy a cup of river water.
You ever seen that SNL skit?
I-
Where they fucking do the skit about that? And then the guy sitting there, he's like, for less than a cup of coffee, you can help these poor starving people. And the guy standing in the background, he's like, what? Ask for more! Ask for more! And he's like, no. All you need is less than a cup of coffee. Like, man. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck.
I gotta take a shit.
All
It's
right.
so bad.
All right, well, story time with Tone.
Man, I might hold it in. I do gotta pee too, though.
Story time with Tone. Here we go.
What story you gonna tell?
Ooh, what story am I feeling like?
I don't know if I want to go.
What kind of story do you guys want to hear?
Why are you asking them? Nobody's there. Nobody is listening to you.
All right. Well, what kind of story do you want to hear?
Listen. I didn't really get to talk about the police as much as I wanted to.
No, you didn't.
And you know why? I blame you.
I talked about police state.
And you know what? We got on a lot of topics. We gotten off a lot of topics. Like the Bible being a novel. I think that's bullshit. Or like the government creating hurricanes. I think that's bullshit. Or
even though we just watched the fucking thing saying from the CIA director. So the CIA
from
director,
a year ago, and you're saying that they did this shit when the fucking entire Earth flooded. That's psycho shit.
No, I didn't
this
say
is what
that.
people with
No, you're
tinfoil
taking-
hats.
Oh my god, I didn't say that shit.
Yes,
happened.
you did.
No,
That's-
I did not say that the government. I was joking when I said the government did it. I was joking about that shit. But for this shit, it's real. When when the fucking world flooded, the fucking whole thing flooded. That wasn't no fucking government. You never know. It could have been some fucking higher being.
Oh, see? No. Okay.
I'm not saying.
No.
I'm not saying that. But
all right. There might have been a higher.
You're
being.
trying to put words in my mouth now.
Okay, now I'm gonna stop that. Now you're saying, if that was the case, and you question the fact that how did we survive, then how did we?
The Zoo Project.
What's that?
So the Zoo Project theory is and that's
theory. Point that out. Theory.
Yes, theory. Everything is a theory.
Not everything.
Well, yeah, not everything. I mean, obviously, John Brennan just told us. I don't care that it was a year ago. You know what I mean? This shit, they've been using this since fucking Vietnam. Okay? But, so the zoo theory is, and the interesting thing about the Bible is when they talk in Genesis, right? And that's the thing that a lot of Christians, quote unquote, they get wrong because they don't fully read the Bible, right? So in Genesis, when they talk about, oh, God created us in His image, that's what, you know, the majority of Christians say. Oh, we're created in His image. No, and it says it right there in every single fucking Bible. It says, "Let us create them in our image."
Yeah.
Ours. So there's multiple. There's not just. We're not just created in God's image. We're created in multiple fucking beings' images, right?
But
so that's one thing that they're getting wrong.
Aren't they?
So with the zoo theory,
aren't they disciples of God? Aren't they speaking to people in the Bible?
Yeah, the Bible was well, in the New Testament that's where it was like the disciples and stuff. That's where you get from like Jesus. But I'm talking about Old Testament. So and when like even in Genesis where it says giants walk the earth and all this shit, right?
That was stupid.
Well, I mean they found fucking you know.
They didn't.
Yes.
No, they didn't.
They found fucking skeletal remains of huge humanoids.
They told us that they found that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I work with a guy that's fucking 6'7".
Sorry, bro. I work with a guy in the CIA too, and he's telling me everything you said is bullshit.
I didn't say CIA. I was just saying I work with a guy that's 6'9".
Because
he has some bloodline in him, man. He's
you
a giant.
You believe the Bible. You believe what you bullshit forums. You take what a CIA agent said last year into literal terms. And now you're telling me that they
not just CIA
now
agent,
you're telling me that the Old
CIA
Testament
director.
Now you're saying that the Old Testament is told us that giants actually existed.
Okay, but no, I'm not getting off topic with the fucking giants. What I'm fucking saying.
Oh, no, me neither.
Well, what the giants represent is the Nephilim, which is the demigods, which is fucking.
Maui was a demigod,
and then he was giant. So, anyways, So, not to get off topic with that bullshit. So, the zoo theory is that some higher beings created us and fucking planted us here. And the Bible tells us that. If you believe the Bible, I'm just saying you don't have. Because look, conspiracy theorists. That's what the conspiracy is zoo theory, right? Because people always try to take the Bible out of context, but that's why I like to use the Bible because. All these fucking theories that is like, oh, well, this is this. Well, it says in the Bible right here. Genesis fucking chapter fucking 3, I think it is.
But, all right, here's my question. you question everything that's happening around you now, but you don't. Do you ever question what you see in the Bible?
Yeah, every day.
Like what?
I question it all.
Like what? Because you use the Bible as examples.
Okay,
the Old Testament.
Okay, so
Old
like,
Testament.
what do I question? Okay,
Like, what about Adam and Eve?
that goes into the zoo theory.
With what?
That they were the first creation
Right.
of our kind. It goes into zoo theory.
And then Noah's
See, look,
Ark?
I don't believe in.
Noah's Ark?
Look, I believe in evolution to an extent because everything evolves. Computers evolve, phones evolve, clothes evolve, cars evolve. Evolution is real at a certain point. To a real certain point. I'm not saying that we fucking came from monkeys because look, if that was the case, there would be no monkeys. It would just be us. Okay.
There were people who told me it's not really an evolution. It's like you're saying computers evolve, cars evolve. Evolution is itself
Adaptation.
Adaptation.
It's self-adaptation is evolution.
Adaptation.
But this is man-made evolution.
Adaptation is adapting to the environment. It's adapting to things around you. So like saying like if animal went into the water and he grew fins, he's adapting to the water. That's not evolution. That's adaptation.
Okay, so like, let's put it this way. Back in the fucking 1700s, 1600s, people died of the common cold. Okay, that was a normal thing.
They didn't have fucking NyQuil back then.
Why? Because we fucking evolved to fucking learn how to make that shit, and fucking right. So evolution is, I do believe in some certain aspects. I'm not saying that we came from fucking monkeys and shit, but the zoo theory, because that's what we got on topic on. Was the fucking so the zoo theory is that, and the Bible says it right there, let us create them in our image. So you got some kind of higher being. I'm not saying it's God, could be aliens. And that's the thing. They called them angels in the time.
Who?
People, back in fucking biblical days and shit, thousands of years ago. They talk of angels and demons, right? Which so it could be a different word for the same thing. You know what I mean? Like how, like back in the 50s, you might have said okie dokie or some shit.
I still that shit. Still say that shit.
And
today.
now we say for show.
I still say okie dokie. Okie dokie.
You know what I'm saying?
I still say okie dokie.
Oh, I feel like it's the same word, but it's different. You know what I mean?
That's
angels and aliens is kind of the same. It's like you say tomato, I say tomato. It's the same fucking thing, same fucking word. It's just said differently.
Nah.
So you don't think there's any type of higher power evolved or
creating us and creating everything around us?
At play. There's no higher power at play. No intelligent higher species than humans are at play.
Well, other than humans?
And so
if that's the question, then I do believe that. But I don't believe that they're in control of everything. This isn't no motherfucking Sims game. This isn't no motherfucking.
So you don't think that let's say aliens, right? They've been around for a lot longer than us, a lot fucking smarter than us.
That's not true.
Well, if they have the technology to travel from,
we don't know that.
I'm saying, if aliens came here, okay. If aliens came here, then obviously they're a lot more sophisticated than us. So, okay, let's just say humans. Okay, let's just take this into a new perspective. Humans. We're trying to go to Mars we're trying to colonize Mars by 2030. Okay? So, what if us humans, we get in our fucking rocket ship and we go to Mars, right? And when we go there, we find shit that the fucking we find out that there's fucking a colony of aliens that live subterranean. You know what I mean? But they're stupid. They're fucking. They don't know shit. And we come in and we know everything we know about altering fucking DNA and all this stuff.
I'm showing fire.
And no fuck fire.
No, I'm talking like a mixtape. Like, hey, this shit fire. Hey, listen to this shit fire right here, bro.
Well, music does control masses.
I'm telling you, bro. Music.
Yeah. I think we got way off topic. We're not going anywhere good.
We're not. We're bullshitting. Who cares?
We're not going anywhere good.
Who cares? Smoke your weed. I'm gonna get drunk. I need to take a piss. I've had hella beers, hella drink today.
All right. He's gonna take a break real quick.
Oh God, we've been going on for an hour and a half. Hour 40 fucking 1 minutes.
Oh well, 2-hour show.
We're gonna keep on going.
2-hour show. We got.
We can
23
wrap it
minutes.
up. We can wrap it up.
23 minutes. 23. September 23rd.
That what?
Oh, you never heard that
Today's
conspiracy?
not September 23rd, bro.
No, I know.
September 4th.
Well, we got 23 minutes. So in those 23 minutes, we could talk about the new conspiracy.
God damn it! I don't want conspiracies. Conspiracies don't exist. If you want to talk about conspiracies, Bible doesn't exist. Bible's a conspiracy. Bible's a novel. Bible was written by a bunch of people who didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
It was our first history book.
That was our first history book, and your fucking history lesson was telling me that you don't believe half the shit that your fucking schools told you, even though you fucking said you love history.
I love history.
Love history, but you don't believe half the shit that they told you in school because that's what the government.
Because I don't love lies.
Then what about history is it that you love? What part of history?
The truth.
Which is what?
There's a lot of truths.
But you always you look for the deeper shit, like World War II. Well, we also had Japs in concentration camps.
World War II was set up and predicted by a man of the name Albert Pike.
Osama fucking bin Laden. And like, well,
CIA operative,
which we knew where he was for 10 months.
Which all the shit I'm saying right now, it's not a fucking secret.
Yeah, it's not a secret, but you're like, why do you have to dig so deep in it? Like, what pleasure do you get out of figuring out, like, well, Donald Trump wrote this in his book back in 2000.
Because
what
pleasure do you? Because okay, you might not.
No. I just want to know seriously, what pleasure do you get out of fucking like? Oh well, Donald Trump wrote this in his book a year before this happened, or they they knew where he was the whole fucking time. Or they didn't know where he was the whole fucking time. I don't know what the fuck you were saying. What pleasure do you get out of knowing this information, whether it's true or not?
Because I like to just know the truth, and
but what does it do for you?
It fucking enlightens me.
How?
How
what
does
way?
it not?
Into what way?
Makes me a wiser person.
How?
It makes me prepared for the warning signs.
That's no.
I'm the zebra.
When you're sitting here. And people know, and Donald Trump's writing a stupid ass book. He's writing these words down in a book, like how he writes down his fucking tweets, saying, "Oh, Obama's on vacation. This is that's happening in the world." But he's out there golfing.
You're not going to deny that that's true, though, right? You're not going to deny that really happened.
Now, what really happened?
That in 2000, Donald Trump.
But I'm trying to get to my argument that Donald Trump's only rattles about bullshit. Like he's saying, Obama's taking too many vacations out there golfing. Blah, blah, blah. Donald Trump's out there on vacation golfing while this and that is happening. Hypocritical.
Okay. I'm not saying he's a hypocrite.
I am.
But what I'm saying, especially because you put it on that pedestal.
Keep on going. I'll wait till this is over.
Since you put it on the pedestal. So you're not going to deny that
a book
that was published in 2000 called Trump, the America We Deserve. We're going to pull up the fucking the Mexico Wall. Fuck the Mexico Wall, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, keep on going with what you're talking about.
So
I want to show with what
you're not going to deny that was written though, right?
What was written?
that a book was written, Trump, the American Reserve. It was published in 2000.
I'm not denying that.
And in it was there going to be a
I'm
terrorist
not
attack.
denying that.
For those of you who don't know, there was a Donald Trump book that was published in the year 2000, a year before September 11th, which is next week. And in it, he says that there's going to be a terrorist attack on America that's going to make the 94 World Trade Center bombings look like kids playing with firecrackers.
I'm not denying
and that they're going to blame it on a shadowy figure named Osama bin Laden. That's right there in the book, folks.
Okay, but what I'm saying
A year before it happened.
Donald Trump says a lot of stupid shit. He tweets about a lot of dumb shit.
And a lot of people probably said the same shit you're saying right then. Like in 2000, when the people read that, they're like, this motherfucker's crazy. I'm sure
We're
people...
still saying that.
Okay, but it came true.
It doesn't mean that he predicted it. That just makes it a coincidence.
Hey, you ever had like those nights at a party?
Motherfucking God.
You ever had those nights at a party or whatever, and some crazy ass shit fucking happens, like some crazy shit, and you're like, motherfucker, people in Hollywood couldn't write this shit, right? Because sometimes
I've
the truth.
never had those days.
Well, I don't know when my life is like this, but
yeah, apparently
I've had a lot of those days, and I've had a lot of experiences where like. I'm just like, you can't write this shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes the truth is stranger than the fucking than the fiction.
And sometimes fiction is just fucking fiction, and you want to believe all that bullshit and trying to find some fucking hidden agenda.
I know the hidden agenda.
No, you don't. You think you do. It's why it's called a theory. This is why it's called a theory.
But I bet you I could connect all the dots which nobody else is doing. We could have a whole show dedicated.
I will bet you can't.
I bet you I could.
I want you to get all the way to the cookie jar.
I'll get you to the cookie jar.
I want you to get there.
I bet you I could do it next week.
That's bullshit.
On next week's show.
Alright.
I can get you to the cookie jar with the next week's show.
You know what?
We almost there, folks. 17 minutes. 17 reasons.
Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing for on
he's
there.
He's turtling. He's turtling.
I just know that I gotta get my laundry done before.
He's turtling.
Alright, so look, we're gonna wrap this up because it's getting late. I got shit to do. Now I gotta rush to get shit done.
This episode is brought to you by No One Cares.
And go suck my dick.
And episode 5, blah blah.
Look,
so
I'm drunk as fuck. I got drunker than I thought I was gonna get, honestly. But I was day drinking. I started drinking like fucking 9 hours ago. And I'm about to have a couple.
I'm just tired. You woke me up. I was taking a nap when you.
Oh wow! Don't you fucking hate when that shit happens? When somebody wakes your ass up and you're fucking beauty sleep. That wasn't a joke.
It was funny though. It was funny.
All right, man.
So sorry, folks. Like I said, the screenshots.
Fuck you, folks.
Wasn't too good because we changed studios. Next week is going to be a lot better. We'll be up running better again. And next week we got a big surprise for you. And the week after that, we got a lot of surprises.
Motherfucker.
We're going to have a lot of content coming up. Stay tuned for all that.
Feeling faded.
Yeah. You got anything else to say?
I don't think you want me to say anything else. Yeah. No.
No?
You should not.
All right, folks.
Look, you're not ready for me to keep talking how I'm talking, man. You don't.
Talk how you talk. Keep going.
No.
Keep going.
If I
You're
keep,
on a roll.
I am on a roll, and
Let's
if you
do
keep letting me go and how I'm going, our
Go.
show will get banned every week.
Go.
Look,
Go.
here's
Go.
what I say.
Go. Go.
This is what
Go.
I say.
Go.
All right.
My conspiracies are bullshit. You said
No. Fuck your conspiracies. That's the least of my worries.
You said that.
That's the least of my motherfucking worries. What else did we talk about? I want to get on more country-related
Police
bullshit.
state.
More country-related bullshit. Oh, yeah, police
country-related bullshit. Hurricane Harvey in a police state.
No, not our country, other countries. Because I don't like other countries.
Other countries? Oh, you want to know what's going on? North Korea just fucking.
North Korea fucking sucks.
North Korea just fucking got a miniaturized nuke. It's not an atomic weapon. It's a thermonuclear.
All right, you know what? No, I'm gonna wrap this
hydrogen
up, bro. 'Cause I
bomb.
gotta go to the bathroom, bro. All right.
God damn, bro! You just shit yourself.
No, I farted.
You just shit yourself
And I
on
just
fucking
realized-
live TV, man.
I realized I had to take a shit.
Stay dirty, man. See you next time.
Turn it up. Can't hear my.